Here's a hip-hop R&B style song built around those ideas. I soften the final section away from claims of mass elimination and focused on the uncertainty and fear many people feel about AI. On the future, right?
When's it's gonna end? Back in '84, rolling down the road, brand new Accord, 10 grand was the load. Dad worked a job, put food on the plate, one paycheck, paid the bills, wasn't living check to check. Then 2004 came around the bend, same Honda Accord, 20,000 to spend. Fast forward 20 years, now we're here again. $40,000 just to drive with your friends. And they say that's normal, they say that's okay, but the numbers keep climbing every single day. Gas costs more, rent costs more, food costs more too. Tell me how we're supposed to make the math come true. Everybody's tired, everybody's stressed, working overtime but we're falling behind the rest. Looking at the future, trying to understand, wondering where it stops, wondering where it lands. When's it gonna end? When's the ceiling gonna break? Everything costs more every time we wait, working all week just to barely get by. People looking up, asking heaven why. When's it gonna end? How much higher can it go? Everybody feeling pressure that nobody wants to show, trying to keep hope while the world's moving fast, wondering if the good old days are gonna last. Grandpa told stories about the 1950s, janitor job, family fed pretty easily. One income household, kids running in the yard. Now it takes 2 careers and it's still getting hard. Minimum wage chasing, but it's losing the race. Prices doing laps while pay stays in place. Everybody pinning, pinching, cutting corners every day, trying to stretch a dollar that keeps slipping away. Corporate earnings rising while the workers feel strained. Everybody fighting just to stay in the game. The dream feels farther than it did before. People asking what they're working so hard for. Everybody's tired, everybody's stressed, working overtime but building behind the rest. Looking at the future, trying to understand, wondering where it stops, wondering where it lands. When's it gonna end? When's the ceiling gonna break? Everything costs more every time we wait, working all week just to barely get by. People looking up, asking heaven why. Now they're talking about AI, robots on the line, doing all the work in a fraction of the time. Some say universal income's coming one day. Some say that's the future, and it'll all be okay. But people got questions, people got fears. What's gonna happen in the coming years if machines do the labor and software runs the show? 1984, Tim Grill won't lie. 2004, 20,000 outside. 2024, 40,000 at the door. If it doubles again, what are we heading toward? When's it gonna end? Can somebody tell me when? We're all feeling the pressure, we're feeling the bend, holding on to faith while the world rearranges, praying for tomorrow through all these changes. Everybody feeling stressed, everybody feeling strained, trying to find hope in the middle of the pain. When's it gonna end? When's it gonna end? Or is this just the way the world keeps changing? For an AI music generator, I suggest hip-hop R&B. Conscious rapping more than need that.
combination fits the economic frustration and future of work theme really well.